Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in this video we are going to see a very important problem which is a find the largest and smallest digit in a number. So this is a simple problem but it is very commonly asked in placement interviews and coding rounds and in technical HR rounds also. So make sure you understand this clearly. And in placement interviews companies may not directly say find the largest and smallest digit in a number. So instead, they may ask like a given integer, print the maximum and minimum digit, or else find the highest digit present in a number, or else analyze digit and return minimum and maximum value. So like this, they just differ the questions and they will ask. So sometimes they will give a constraints like don't use array and don't use string conversion and solve in big of n time. And so today we will solve it in the most optimal and interview friendly. So here is our problem statement. So here our number is given and we need to find the largest and the smallest digit. So here we have an example. So if we have a we have a number 53821. So in this our largest number is 8 and our smallest number is 1. So basically we need to check every digit inside the number. So at first, how we will check whether at first we will take a 5. If we take a largest number, so let's consider. So we just check with 5 with a 3. So here 5 is the greatest and 3 is the smallest. So we just assign in some variable. So and after that we will check with the value 8. So here 8 is a maximum number, right? So as comparing to the 5, 8 is a maximum number. So we just assign to it. So, and after it is 2. So, 2 is the smallest number comparing to 3. So, we just, for a minimum number, we just assign a 2. So, by seeing itself, you can understand. So, the number contains 53821. So, you will easily understand. So, by seeing itself, you will know which is the smallest and the highest. So, here is our highest is 8 and our smallest is 1. So, let's understand the logic. So at first we have to take a number and we have to extract the each and every digit and we have to compare with the each and every digit and we have to store in the largest and the smallest value and print the result. So we must process each digit individually. So let's see how to extract the digits. To extract the digit, we have to use a modulo and a division operator. So if we use a modulo operator, we'll get a remainder. So if we use a division operator, we'll get a quotient. So if we use a modulo operator, we just get a last digit. So if we use a division operator, we just remove our last digit. So if we give a 10, if we give our value as a 10, which means number divided by 10 or number modulo 10 means we just remove and extract our last digit. So and next our algorithm. At first, we will take a number from the user and we have to initialize the smallest and the largest value. So, and if the number is not greater than the 0, we have to terminate the loop. And inside the loop, we have to do these calculations. So here we will just extract the number, extract our last number, and we will just compare with the digits. And if it's a greater than, we just assign to a value. And here and by using a division operator we just remove a last digit, so a digit will be reduced and at last we will print the result. So and for this our time complexity will be big of n. So I have already said, so in interviews they just give a solution in a big of n with big of n time complexity. So here we use a big of n, so where n is a number of digits, so and space complexity is big of 1. So we no need, so we won't use any extra memory also. So and for some edge cases, so single digit, so if we have a single digit and so for example, if you have a single digit number and number with the repeated digits and number containing 0. So here is an example. So here our largest value is 2, our smallest value is 0. Alright. So here, see here. So if we have a single digit. So for example, I'm just having a only one. So what will be my greater and the smallest? So my greater number will be a 1 and my smallest number will be also 1. So for example, if I have a repeater digits. So here 0 is repeater, right? So here our smallest number is 0 because our least number is 0. So this is our alternative approach. So like convert number to a string. So and traverse each character and convert the character to digits and compare and find the largest and the smallest. So this is the one of the alternative approach. You can do like this also. So let's code it. So the class is created here. So let's create our main class. So inside the main class, our scanner. So let's get the input from the user. So let's get the int n equal to se dot next in. So now we have to initialize for, so we need a minimum and a maximum, right? So for that I'm just initializing int minimum equal to 9. Okay, and my int maximum equal to 0. So why I have initialized min equal to 9 means because we'll get a number, right? So for example, if I get a number as a 1235, 1235, okay. So if I want a minimum number, I'll just check if my first number, I'll just compare with my minimum number with my first digit. So if it is less than, I'll just assign to the minimum. As for the maximum, I'll just check to the first number. If it is greater than my maximum number, I'll just assign that number to my maximum. So for that, I have initialized min equal to 9 and max equal to 0. So, and I have another one. And now we have to check one special condition. If my number is 0, my minimum value and maximum number will be 0, right? So for that, I'm giving a edge case. So if my n equal to 0 means my min value is 0 and my max value is also 0. So now let's do our calculation. So in a while loop, you are just checking n greater than 0. So if this condition satisfies, it will go into a loop. So here at first we have to get our last digit, right? So for that I'm just giving an int rem, so which is my reminder. So for that n modulo 10. So here I will extract my last digit and I have to check whether my last digit is greatest element or smallest element. So for that I'm just giving if my minimum element. So at first let's find a minimum element. So for the minimum element, my number should be less than the minimum number, right? So I'm just giving this. So if my minimum number is greater than the rem, I'm just initializing min equal to rem. Okay, so I'm just creating another one f for a maximum. If my maximum element is, if my maximum element is less than my rem, I have to update my maximum value. So my maximum equal to rem. Okay, so let's just print a maximum. So after that we have to remove our last digit, right? So if we calculate for the last digit, we have to remove our last digit also. So for that I'm giving n division equal to 10. So after that let's print our statement. So in SOPLN I'm just giving so my maximum plus my max value and my minimum plus my min value. So let's run this. Yeah. So let's give our digit. So let's give a 1, 2, 3. So here 1 is my minimum number and 3 is my largest number. So I have got it. My maximum number is 3 and my minimum number is 1. So let's do another one example. So let's give a single digit. So I'll give a 1. So my maximum value is also 1 and my minimum value is also 1. So let's do another one example also. So let's give a 0. So what we got? If it's 0 means also our maximum is 0 and minimum is also 0. So this is how we find. So let's do a dry run. So let's take our input as 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here we have initialize. So here 1, 2, 3 is not equal to 0. So it is not equal to 0. So this condition is failed. So it won't go to this if condition. So it will come here. It will check if 123 is greater than 0 or not. So the condition is true. So it comes to a reminder variable. In this, it will extract our last digit. So 1, 2, 3 modulo 10 means we get a 3. So in a reminder, it will check. So our minimum value is 9, right? So 9 greater than 3. So the condition is true. So now we will update our minimum value equal to 3. So now our minimum value become 3. And after that, it will check here also. So here my maximum number is 0 and my reminder number, and what is my reminder? My reminder is 3. So here also this condition is satisfied. So here it also assign the value as 3. So now my maximum value is also 3. So here we just remove our last digit. So we'll get a 12 here. So this 12 will pass here. Again the loop will run. So the condition is true. So if we extract from that 12, we get a 2 as our reminder. So now we check. So now our minimum was 3, right? So 3 greater than 2 or not. So condition is true, right? So now we just update min equal to 2. So now min value become a 2. Okay. So at next, so here we will check the condition. So now our maximum value is 3. So we'll just check 3 less than equal to 2 or not. So condition of fails. So it will directly come here. So now if we remove a last digit, we'll get a 1. So it will come here and condition is true. So again it will run the loop. So 1 divided by 10 will get a 1. So now our minimum value is 2, right? So 2 greater than 1. So condition true. Now my minimum value is updated to 1. And this 1 will be updated to minimum. And again it will check its condition. So now what will happen? So our maximum is 3. So 3 less than 1. So condition failed. So again it will come here. So if we remove our last digit, we'll get a 0. So now, so 0 greater than 0. So the condition failed. So it will came out and print the our output. So as for the placement tips, I have already told this. So handle the edge cases. So and never panic if you stuck. And mention the time complexity and speak confidently. And practice the problems like reverse number, Armstrong, palindrome, sum of digits, and these are the foundation level placement questions. And that's all for today. I hope this explanation helped you understand the concept clearly. So if you found this useful, subscribe to our channel and like and share the video and comment your doubts. And thank you so much. Keep learning and happy coding. All the best for your placements.